us remember him as our protector, and not the one who gave us this. As our savior, and not our betrayer. Let us see him forever as you, and not as you. All hail the conquering hero. The one who was supposed to save us all. But now I must save us from you.
Host of the Adventurous Joe Show, the Adventurous Joe himself, Joseph Michaels! Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Adventurous Joe Show. I am your host as always, the Adventurous Joe. And this week's review, I've got, well, this week's review, sorry about that, that's for another time. We've got our annual Nerd Blocking Unboxing. Precious. So precious. Okay, don't look at me that way. I'm just a little overwhelmed. Because this one's a big surprise. Okay, it's supposed to be double shirts this month. Interesting. Well, I've also got our video game review of Earth Defense Force 2025 for the Xbox 360 and PC, PlayStation 3. Sorry. And our movie review of Furious 7. We just got back from seeing it. The premiere was great. And I'll tell you more about that when it's time. Also, our cosplayer spotlight is back. And it's with the nutty but lovable Jessica Nigri. And none other than that, I'm just screwing up all over today. We've got our anime review of Samurai Deeper Kyo. That's a good one, too. I'll tell you more about that when it's time. And last but not least, our Cosplayer of the Week. So, let's get started with the Precious. The Precious. Coming up next. See? I'm doing it again. This month's Nerd Block Unboxing. It's our Nerd Blocking Unboxing, monthly unboxing and review. Woo! This one, for the month of March, this one has double t-shirts. That's what I was told. No lie. That's what I was told. But see, it says on here, there's only one shirt. Interesting. Anyways, Nerd Block is a monthly service for all you goodies out there, that gamers, nerds, nerdettes, whatever. This is for you. If you're a horror buff, not horror buff, horror buff. You know, I can't do it. Barnacles does it so well, I can't do it. Of course, he's funnier when he does it too. Either way, we've got it all, okay? This one is the arcade block. Now this one is my personal favorite. I love the arcade block because it always comes with interesting stuff having to do with the world of video gaming. Interesting. So, what do you think we get started with this baby? Yeah, look at that. Easy. And I need a bad knife. Seriously, I can't do that. Alright, well, as Nerd Block said, it's double shirts this month. Look at the first one. Ooh, anyone recognize that kid? Anyone recognize that little kid? Yep. Nintendo's little, I think his name is Nemo or something like that. I'm not sure exactly. Let's see what else we got here. Second shirt. Oh, for all you Far Cry 4 fans out there, Radio Free Carrot. I like it. I like it a lot. I love this shirt. This is going to be one of my personal favorites to wear now. Radio Free Carrot with Robbie Rogan. That's actually a cool thing too. Okay, what else we got in here? Ooh, stress controller. Works with all games. Apparently, if you're a rage quitter and you get that point where you want to rage quit and you're getting pissed off at a game or something, this is the perfect item for it. This is the really perfect item for it. We've also got Street Fighter keychain. Let's see, it says, try me. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I got you. That's harder again. Hadouken! It always sounds like, when he's trying to say Hadouken, it always sounds like Hadouken! Yeah. Okay, we've also got sticky pads! Yay! I love sticky pads. Perfect for all your notes and stuff, note keeping and stuff. Look at that. And it's like a Game Boy. It's like a Game Boy. How you like them apples? Pretty cool. Okay. Oh, I've been hearing about this. I've seen it on eBay even. Batman Arkham Knight issue number 1. And this one, if you recognize the covering and stuff, it's the same cover for the game itself when it's coming out. And it says here, it's arcade block exclusive. So this is the exclusive for this month. How do you like them apples? I like it. Okay, and we got, ooh, look at that. Shirt punch. Look at that. Double shirts. Find a second shirt picked at random in your block this month. Get 10% off your next shirt punch purchase. Use Punch Tees. Like it. A little discount card. And last but not least, the card that tells you all. Double shirts this month, as you already know. Note Boy. It's called Note Boy instead of Game Boy. Note Boy sticky notepad. Street Fighter LED flashlight. This is a flashlight? Looks like just a keychain decoration. How about that? And let's see. Rosabu stress controller. Yeah, we all know what that means. Rage quit. Rage quit. That game just made me... Yeah, that's one of those things. And last but not least, the arcade block exclusive for this month is none other than the Batman Arkham Knight comic book. How neat is that? Now, I already got Arkham Knight issue number 1. Now, this little baby, I might do a giveaway on. Oh, you want this, don't you? Exclusive, especially it's an arcade block exclusive. You want the precious. Yes, you want the precious. Okay, now, you want to sign up for Nerd Block? Follow the link down below in our description to nerdblock.com. You can sign up for their different blocks. The 3 blocks for adults are the arcade block, classic nerd block, and horror block. Not horror block, horror. As in Friday the 13th, Jason, you know, Freddy Krueger, zombies from Walking Dead. You get the picture, right? Need I go on? Anyways, you want to be a part of this service every month? Follow the link down in the description to nerdblock.com and let them know the Adventurous Joe shows Adventurous Joe sent you. Okay, now, while I get all this little good stuff put away, we're going to move on to our video game review that will make you want to have this stress reliever with you. Coming up next. It's on Earth Defense Force 2025. I think I'm going to dig that stress thing out now. Because this game was incredibly stressful to play. It starts off pretty good at first and stuff. Even on the highest difficulty level. Even on the easiest difficulty level. Seriously, you put it on easy. It starts off pretty good. As it gets into it more, you're going to die a lot. A lot, people. A lot. Ugh. Anyways, this video game had great action to it. Tons of enemies. I meant repetitive enemies. Seriously, repetitive enemies. Some of them even got up the ante as you go further into the levels. And by the way, this game had over 85 levels. 85 levels! Are you freaking insane? Oh my god. Seriously. Before we show you some of that game footage, I'm going to tell you a little more about this game, and it will make you want to rage quit to the point you want to throw your controller. Please do not throw your controller. We at the Adventurous Joe Show advise you not to do that. Controllers are very expensive. Yes, they are. And I go broke. Anyways, let's check out that gameplay footage right now and tell you more about this horrendously bad game. Alright, people. This is Earth Defense Force 2025. Now, if you've ever played Earth Defense Force, you know it's all about these aliens known as the Ravagers. And they come to Earth to destroy all of mankind by using giant insects. Really? Giant frickin' insects. Yep, that's the truth. Anywhere between giant killer bees, giant spiders, giant arachnids of any kind that you can name, giant ants, both black and red. Seriously, people, I wanted to rage quit so hard on this game. I wanted to throw my controller more than once. Oh, the first 10 or so levels, you start off pretty easy. It starts off pretty good. Not a lot of things you gotta worry about and stuff. By the time you reach into the higher levels, which is like level 30, level 40, and so on, you will want to kill this game. I don't care how you do it, you're gonna want to kill it. And on top of that, to find out it had 85 frickin' levels will really make you want to rage quit and throw something at somewhere. Because if you bought this game, you wasted money. Seriously. Now, if you got it from Gamefly like I did, you saved yourself a ton of money. Seriously. Because this game was terrible. I like the fact the infinite ammo feature was better than it was for the first time I played the other game. And that's a plus. That's a given right there. I love that part right there. But your character dying over stupid shit. An ant scooping you up and fucking biting you to death. A spider catching you in its web line and it's pulling you and it's just draining your life force. No, I don't want no more. It's like that damn Oliver Twist. Please sir, can I have some more? And it's no, I don't want more. Don't you dare give me that. Anyways, the graphics aren't too bad. I mean, it's a little sketchy. The ragdoll effect is kind of stupid, especially if your character gets blown up and you get thrown across the damn way. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Ugh. And I'll tell you that right now. Once again, terrible! Anyways, the game had lots of weaponry. I mean, seriously, you had a great arsenal of weaponry to choose from and stuff. The more levels you went through, the more enemies you killed, the best you got from, like, weapons drops and stuff like that. Newer weapons get unlocked and so on and so forth. Okay, the higher the difficulty, the more drops you're going to achieve and stuff like that. But it's harder to kill the enemy. Seriously, especially when you gotta blow ships out of the sky. Oh my god, this game had so many elements of rage quit written all over it that people just are like, if you spent money on this, you wasted money. Oh my god, terrible, absolutely terrible. And the whole 85 levels thing, very terrible. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to move on to our final verdict for this game, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am not happy. Alright, final verdict for Earth Defense Force 2025 is going to be a 4 out of 10. Too long to play. Very too long. 85 levels? No. 40 at 50 I could have handled. Because right now I have made level 50, and I just was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? 85 freaking levels, and you're only at level 50. You just passed level 50 and you get, oh no, no more. And 2 thumbs down. Seriously, no high recommendations to try it out. If you wasted money on it, get your money back. I'm serious. Get your money back, America. Ugh. Because you wasted money on this crap-tacular game. The only good thing about it was the infinite ammo. You didn't have to sit there scooping up ammo every time a cartridge fell down or something, or a case appeared in front of you. Like the other game, I think it was 2017, I think it was. I don't know. It's like 8 years in the future for this one. So it's like 2025, so on and so forth. Okay, either way, in the Japanese sense, this is the 4th installment for this game series. And I hope to God they never make another one. Because I so don't want to play it ever again. Especially after the whole 85 frickin' levels. Not to mention the ending was cheesy as fuck. I mean, seriously. Very bad ending. Either way, my final verdict is a 4 out of 10, 2 thumbs down, no high recommendation, and no, I'm not going to give it a badass seal of approval. Seriously. It was not badass at all. I mean, the more you got into the game, it got more difficult to play. Even on the easy level, it got more difficult to play. No. So, there you have it. If you wasted your money, sell the game and get your money back. Or find a way to get rid of it, one way or another. Kill it with fire! Seriously, that's how bad I hated this game. Alright, now that I'm done rage quitting on that piece of crap, sorry, that game, we're going to move on to our movie review of Furious 7. Coming up next. welcome to this week's movie review, and it's on Furious 7. Now, I'll tell you right now, this might get a little emotional because I'm going to tell you something right now before I begin my review on this. As you all know, Paul Walker, the star of Fast and Furious 7, who played Brian on there, okay, passed away due to a car accident, okay, which he was involved in and stuff. To me, this hurt a lot, because the final moments of the film of Fast and Furious 7, it's just titled Furious 7, but of the Fast and Furious franchise, this was a blow to everyone, okay? When I did my review on Fast and Furious 6, I'll tell you right now, I sent a tweet to every one of the cast, okay? Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Michelle Rodriguez, and a couple others all responded to it and stuff. Paul Walker especially. He said, "Thank you for being such a great fan of the franchise. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Congrats on your show. I hope you keep going with it." And he also stated that he appreciates the 10 out of 10 I gave it and stuff, because I loved it. It was an incredibly great film. And I love the Fast and Furious movies, but they got better and better as they go along, as the story develops even more. And what was great about Fast and Furious 7, or just Furious 7 to everyone that wants to get it right, it was very action-packed from start to finish. I mean, the last moments of the film will leave you in tears. Because I will tell you right now, and I'll go spoiler alert on this one, so if you don't want to hear about it, don't watch this part of the review. But I'll tell you right now, the film ends on the high note of remembering Paul Walker. Okay, remembering his character, Brian, as he was and stuff. As everyone knows, his brother, who looks a little bit just like him and stuff, filled in his shoes for the last part of the film and stuff like that. You never actually got to see him face to face and stuff, but you could see the emotion building up as you know, he walks away to go be with his wife and his son and stuff, and you know, play with them and everything and have fun with them and stuff. And you could see everyone else, like Ludacris and Tyrese Gibson and Michelle Rodriguez, Vin Diesel. You could see the emotion on their faces and stuff. You could see it in their eyes, you know, that this was the saddest moment ever, to know that Paul Walker will no longer be there, okay? That he's no longer there. And for Vin Diesel especially, that last moment is just heart-wrenching. And it will make you cry. It made me cry. I mean, I started to think about what he said to me on Twitter about, you know, my review for the 6th movie, and you know, I just actually started to let the tears flow, you know. It was sad to know that this is his last film, okay? This is the last movie he'll ever be in. This is the last thing you will ever see him in. And on top of that, knowing how it flashes back, talking about how he first meets Vin Diesel from the very first Fast and Furious, leading all up into that moment where he's no longer with them, okay? And the cars going separate ways, just, you know, it was heart-wrenching. It was very heart-wrenching. Some people in the theater even started crying. One guy that was sitting next to me didn't know what was going on, and says, "Why is everyone crying and stuff? You know, is he leaving the series or something?" And I said that the one woman says, "Don't you know that he's gone?" And he's like, "What do you mean he's gone?" And he says, "I don't keep up on social media and stuff like that." And I told him, Paul Walker got killed in a car accident, okay, while filming this movie, okay? And it wasn't during the actual filming of the movie and stuff, it was while he was outside of the film and stuff. And he just was like dumbfounded. He didn't know what to say about it. I mean, it's hard to understand, you know. This is no longer going to see him in it anymore. I mean, we may see him from time to time as, you know, his one brother that's like his twin or something like that. But for him, being gone was just the heart-wrenching moment, okay? But I'll tell you all about the film right now. Fast and Furious 7, boom, right off the bat. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you just found an action flick worthy of a 10 out of 10. From start to finish, the scene between Jason Statham and The Rock fighting each other, holy shit, that was intense. Rock gets blown out a frickin' window. Seriously, he got blown out the frickin' window. Lands right down in the car. I think he fell like 3 or 4 stories. I mean, he got blown out the damn window, and he used his own body to protect. I think her name is Giselle or something like that. Or no, Giselle was the one that got killed in the first one and stuff. Elena, excuse me, was her name, and she lands on the Rock and stuff, but he made sure she landed on him and stuff because he uses his body weight to boom, literally smash into the frickin' vehicle down below and shit. And I was like, holy shit! Jason Statham was holding his own against both him and Vin Diesel. I mean, he was just like a fighting, killing machine in this. Holy crap! Seriously. And I'll tell you right now, action from start to finish. Great storyline, great message about family and the love between them and stuff like that. It was perfect. How friends act with one another as well, it was even perfect. I meant seriously good about this film. And I'll tell you right now, my favorite part of this whole movie, I gotta say right now, my favorite part of this movie was when The Rock performed the rock bottom on Jason Statham. Holy shit, that was awesome. I loved seeing that part. He grabbed him and he did the rock bottom, boom, right through that freaking table. I was like, holy shit. It was just good. I mean, seriously damn good. And Kurt Russell was the American badass like he used to be too. Especially when, you know, they're in the middle of that gunfight with the bad guys and shit. And he puts on these sunglasses, okay? It turns out they got night vision installed in these suckers. And he gives Dom this smile, pulls out both these fucking guns and just goes bam, 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 starts going, guns blazing, baby! I was like, woo! Loved it! It's one of those things like if you watch that Progressive car commercial thing and stuff like that and you hear that, nailed it! Seriously, it's one of those things and it was damn good. And I gotta tell you right now, my final verdict on Furious 7, I keep saying Fast and Furious 7, it is the Fast and Furious franchise. Oh, before I get my final verdict back there, one other thing I forgot to mention, the elements of the films tied into this one, such as when you see Dom meet, what's his name, from Tokyo Drift, okay, bam, that scene ties into this movie, this part of the film. Then, on top of that, Jason Statham walking away from Han's car and stuff when he's getting ready to blow it up and everything, okay, and talking to Vin Diesel on the phone, that worked into it as well, especially when the house gets blown up because of a package he sent them with Han's name on it. What the hell? I was like, wow, unbelievable. They packed this movie in so damn good. And the comedy in it too. There was the good comedic scenes in it. I mean, there was some funny dialogue. I mean, really good stuff. But if you're looking for a great action film, head to the theater now and see Furious 7. Because the Adventurous Joe Show is giving it the badass seal of approval, baby. 10 out of 10 and high recommendations. See that? 2 thumbs up. If I had 2 more hands, I'd do 4 thumbs up. Hell, even 4, 5, 6. You go on with it. You'll get it. Either way, people, I loved it. Especially the ending when they did the whole tribute to Paul Walker. Okay? And it says right at the end of it and stuff, for Paul. I loved how that closed out. And people in the theater actually were, you know, besides crying about it and stuff like that, they were also cheering. I meant cheering and standing up, giving a standing ovation on this movie. not just for the movie, but the one guy that was in the way back heard a few people clapping and stuff like that. And he stands up and goes, "Come on, people, make some noise for Paul!" And I was like, yes, thank you. I loved it. I loved every moment of it, especially when the people were all standing up in the theater and started clapping in the way and cheering. I loved it. You know, the usher came in and couldn't believe everybody was standing up for it. Either way, I'll tell you right now, it's worth it, people. It is worth going to see it. If you can't wait for the Age of Ultron to come out, for the Avengers Age of Ultron to come out next month on May 1st, you need to see this film to get your action fix. Holy shit! And I can't say that enough. Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez did a fantastic job. Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, you all did a fantastic job. Kurt Russell, great to see you back in action, man, as the American badass you became when you were Snake Plissken. Seriously, people, way to go. I love this movie, and you will love it too. And it's getting our Adventurous Joe seal of approval. That's right, badass seal of approval and the Adventurous Joe's seal of approval. That's right, baby. Go! Either way, that's it for our movie review. We're gonna move on now to the nutty, lovable, and somewhat crazy at times, and super kawaii Jessica Nigri as part of our Cosplayer Spotlight. Coming up next. For the Cosplayer Spotlight. Now, as you know, sometimes in the Cosplayer Spotlight, we will spotlight cosplayers who have never been a part of the Cosplayer of the Week segment for the Adventurous Joe show, or we will spotlight ones that have and graduated from the class of 2013-2014. Unreal. I know. It's unreal. This week's is Jessica Nigri, the lovable, super kawaii, and very kooky at times. I mean, she's crazy, but she's fun crazy. And very silly. I mean, she's got a great sense of humor, even about herself and stuff. And she does everything from cosplaying to modeling. She's also been, I think, featured in a couple of video games, voiced a video game or two. I don't know exactly, because, you know, it's hard to tell which games are what and stuff like that. But she's out there, people. She is way out there. And we're proud to say that she's a class of 2014 graduate of the Adventurous Joe's Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Seriously, Cosplayers Hall of Fame induction ceremony was the bomb, baby. We brought about all of our Cosplayers of the Week from both 2013 to 2014. And we're going to do it again this year with our Cosplayer of the Week in class of 2015 Hall of Fame induction ceremony at the end of this year. Even though the show is ending, we will still be doing all sorts of stuff like that. The Cosplayer of the Week, for example, Cosplayer Spotlight. You name it, we're doing it. Either way, check out some of her amazing cosplay work, some of her modeling work, and you want to follow her on Twitter or anything like that? Bam! Links are in the description. So, you go check out her works, and we'll see you for the anime review right afterwards. Enjoy! it, people. This week's cosplayer spotlight falls on the lovely Jessica Nigri. Seriously, if you call her Nigiri, you're calling her sushi. Yeah, I know, that joke never gets old, but you get the idea. Either way, she's an amazing cosplayer, an amazing woman, and a great person to know. If you want to get to know her more and follow her misadventures, whatever you want to call them these days, she goes everywhere. Seriously, she's even been to Canada. She's been to, I think, London. She's been to a lot of places that cosplay follows. Very nice, people. Very nice. Either way, as the Adventurous Joe show, and the Adventurous Joe, sorry, I am proud to say I'm glad to know her, and she's an incredibly great person. Give her a chance, and you get to know her more. She's an incredible cosplayer, model, and so on. And she's very funny. You should check out some of her videos sometime. Seriously, when she does her Mail Mondays and stuff like that, where she's opening gifts from fans and stuff like that, you should see how she acts when she does some of that stuff. She is very kooky at it, but she's funny kooky, you know? Not like, oh, I'm very nutty in the head and all that kind of shit. No. She's actually very cool. Either way, that's it for our cosplayer spotlight for this time around. Next time around, you never know who's going to be mentioned in the spotlight. You'll just have to find out. And we're going to move on to our anime review of Samurai Deeper Kyo. Coming up next. To this week's anime review, and it's on Samurai Deeper Kyo. That's right, another samurai one. We did Samurai Champloo last week, now we're doing Samurai Deeper Kyo. And I'll tell you right now, I loved Samurai Deeper Kyo. You've never seen a more crazy anime than this one. Even though it takes place in the whole time of the samurai and stuff like that, Samurai Deeper Kyo has a very interesting twist to it. Your hero, or villain, if you will, the main protagonist of sorts, Kyo, goes around like he knows nothing, like he's sweet and innocent and all this stuff, and he doesn't have a temper to him and stuff like that, you know, even if you're making fun of him and stuff like that. He's got a bit of a sarcastic, smart mouth to him and stuff, but that's about it. But then, if he's in action, and something happens, I think it's, he gets whacked in his head or something like that, he goes into full-blown killing machine mode. Seriously. To the point that he's just, like, evil about it. Red eyes and all that kind of shit. It was a very interesting anime to watch. And would I highly recommend it? Hell yes! You want to see something incredibly good? Watch Samurai Deeper Kyo. Samurai Deeper Kyo takes place, even though it's in the feudal era and stuff like that, the samurai feudal era, whatever you want to call it, Japan and stuff, it was still good. It had a lot of great action sequences to it. The little mixed romance between him and the one girl that's traveling with him and stuff, she follows him around like crazy. Seriously. After she sees what he can do and stuff, she says, well, I'm not letting you out of my sight. You are not gonna do all that shit again and all this other blah 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 shit. Okay? She's like his guardian to keep him from going. And I'll tell you right now, he was an awesome character. Okay? Samurai Deeper Kyo, it's not just about him being a samurai and stuff like that. It's about how he goes from, like, shy, innocent, kind of kooky and stuff like that, to the point of badass killing mother frickin' machine. Woo! Seriously, when he goes into full-blown samurai mode, he just goes full-blown. And he just goes, whoosh, slice, kill all this person, kill this one. I'm like, holy shit. You don't want to get on this guy's bad side ever. So, my final verdict on Samurai Deeper Kyo, we're going to give it an 8 out of 10. I loved how the story elements played out. I loved how the character development worked and stuff. And I loved how each action battle was awesome. Seriously. When Kyo fights these guys, incredibly great. Seriously, incredibly great. Highly recommend it. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. And badass seal of approval. I don't recommend that kind of stuff very often and everything, but when it's something like this that gets my attention, hell yes, I'm going to recommend it. That if you've already seen it, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Seriously, people, we can't stress that enough to you. Put your comment section down below. Don't sit there and write me angry, stupid crap. Just write down your opinion down there in the comment section. It's that simple. Seriously. Either way, that's it for our anime review. We're going to move on to the final part of the show, the Cosplayer of the Week. This lovely young lady not only has the name Vegas and is from Vegas, but she's also got the whole PG cosplay in there too. Parental guidance? Really? You'll find out more next. Alright everyone, welcome to this week's Cosplayer of the Week segment. Brought to you by Nerd Block and the Adventurous Joe Show. Boom! That's right. We're good. Right. Either way, our Cosplayer of the Week for this week is a lovely young lady who is well known as Power Girl. Seriously, she goes around more than anything dressed as Power Girl. Cosplaying as Power Girl. Seriously, that's how everyone knows it. And I just figured out the whole PG thing. Power Girl. It's short for Power Girl. Vegas Power Girl cosplay. PG cosplay. Oh my god. Where did I get the whole parental guidance part from? Either way, this lovely young lady is not only an incredibly great cosplayer, she does a little modeling as well and stuff. And she does a lot of things with kids. She loves kids. Okay, when it comes to kids, she loves to do the whole thing with the kids and stuff like that. And that's what we like about her. And she's got quite the fan base. Gee, Chrysler, you thought Ivy Doom Kitty's fan base was good and stuff. Boom! This lady's got the fan base. And we're proud to make her the next inductee to the T.A.J.S. Cosplayers Hall of Fame induction ceremony class of 2015, which will be held, like I said, I'm screwing up everywhere today, at the end of this year, like we did for the class of 2013 and 2014. And then after that, we'll be posting a photo album of all of our class graduates for 2015 on the official Cosplayer Force page. That's right, people. It's up. It's running. You want to get into it? Bam! Join the Force. The link is down in the description. That's right. Now, we're going to let you check out some of Vegas PG's amazing cosplay work. And we'll see you for the ending part of the show. Enjoy! Yeah, brother. the week for this week, Vegas PG Cosplay. Seriously, forget the whole parental guidance thing I said. And just remember, it's for Power Girl. Power Girl. Because she cosplays Power Girl a lot. Seriously. That's what she's well known for, is Power Girl. Seriously. I just got that. I don't know why the hell I thought about the parental guidance thing. And go figure. Either way, that's it for our show for this week. I have been your host, as always, the Adventurous Joseph Michaels. We're going to move out for the week. We hope you all have a safe and happy Easter. Get out there, go to church, people. Enjoy yourselves. Spend time with family and enjoy life while you got it, people. Because life's too short, okay? It doesn't matter where you are in this world. Family is family, okay? Remember that and keep safe out there this weekend, okay? Until then, I have been your host as always. Peace out. May the Force be with you. And may the power protect you all. We're out of here, folks. Have a safe and happy weekend. And may the Force be with you.
Is this what you wanted? Is this what you were looking for? Was everything you've compromised, everything you've done, worth it? Was it? You've completed your mission, Spartan Locke. Mine is just beginning.
Prepare for the hunt with Xbox One and the Master Chief Collection, now $349.